Привет, привет. Кис, привет. Я отходил. Но она уже довольно-таки старая. Даже год я не помню какой. Но игрушка старовата. Я года 3 или 4 назад играл в нее. Но тут решил снова поиграть.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Да нет, она посвежее 2000-го нет. С такой графикой не может быть. Сейчас посмотрю, скажу. Но где-то, может быть 2009-го. А может и нет. — 2010. Так, ладно, побежали. Ну да.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
А ты... О, ружьишко. Компьютер возил в ремонт или как? Просох-то заработал? Белиберда какая-то. Куда бежать-то? А, ну то, что... И что это значит? То, что водой залил и все. Я так понимаю, здесь за что-то прицепиться. А у нас цеплялки нет. Нет, весь текст на русском. Почему? А, вон оно как. Нафига мне эти батарейки-то? Говорят на английском, а написано на русском все. Ну да, ужастичек. В общем, такой, ну, как бы нормальненький на... А, наверное, так. Примерно на Silent Hill похож чем-то. Ну, чуть-чуть. Или нет? Нет. Так, отсюда я пришел. Туда. Ну, туда так туда. А дальше-то? Что-то я не соображу. Что-то такое-то. Сходи, конечно. Да хрен, я уже даже не помню. Он больше похож... Ну, крючок какой-то. Поищу, но здесь вроде такой фигни-то мало, чтобы какой-нибудь... Ну, нажимать приходится некоторые там кнопочки. Ну так, чтобы, знаешь, как везде там взять, принести сюда, совместить. Здесь такой бардака нету. Тут у нас и бегать искать особо негде, видишь? Я думал, здесь в сундуке что, там батарейки, но они мне как бы, ну, не нужны. И подсказок-то нету больше. Серег, привет. Да это уже забытые старые даже. Блин, чё... Смотрю прохождение. Что-то мне про эту пещерку ничего не написано. Может, просто не надо сюда было заходить? Да не, ну не знаю, вроде здесь нет, говорю, кодов-то никаких. Посмотрим, может еще одна тропинка есть. Прохождение вообще про пещеру ничего не говорится. Не, на больше и некуда. А, вот видишь? Так, телефон молчит. Так, что-то стрёмное начинается. Ты собака.
Deactivated. Cheat activated. Deactivated.
Ну, это... Всякие, ну, короче, какие-то призраки, видимо, либо у него в голове. Я даже не могу уже вспомнить. Получается так, как будто он в книге, которую еще не написал. Вот он вот эти листочки находит. Там написано, что произойдет. Ну, как бы описание в книге идет. И, по идее, все так же происходит. Чего вас так много-то? Пойдем вокруг. Где выход? Сюда я забегал. Вообще заблудился. Белиберда какая-то. Ага. Да ладно, головоломка. Говорю, их мало, этих головоломок-то. Ну так они есть, конечно, что же не дурачком же бежать постоянно. А ты кто такой? Да я так и... Прям каркушка.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see him. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
Move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He
Как
knew
всегда,
my
оружие я
name.
потерял.
We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. You better keep up. You set him
иду
up,
я.
and I'll knock him down, Wake.
Блин, в лоб прям.
right up these stairs, Wake. Use
Чего
the players
смущает
from the
тебя?
emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Да
Give me the
понял я
gun.
уже.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it. A little longer. Scare them off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us.
А, да тут мало хороших-то, я так понимаю, людей, так что ничего страшного.
Just a little longer. I almost got it.
Ты откуда тут взялся?
Okay, it's open. Move it or lose it. Nailed ya.
Ну долго ты там?
That's right. Come on. Only sissies are afraid of the dark. Better get ready. They'll be on us soon. This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more players here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes.
Блин.
Get with the program, Wake. That's right. You just keep coming.
Ну что, попасть не можешь, что ли? Ну может он тоже девочка?
For ya. Monster! This is a piece of cake, Wake. Fighting me! Like that, boy? Huh? Feel that? Huh? See? Nothing to it.
Ну и долго мы здесь тусить будем?
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her and I'll...
Да быстрее ты! Ползет как...
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here! He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Ну, бывает, конечно. В каждой игре такое. Как же без тупости-то? Давай, не ссы. Кто-то там бегал.
Steve warned me about these traps. I wouldn't want to get caught in one of them. Those teeth look nasty.
Где они столько капканов нашли? Ай-яй-яй. Давай, 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 не бойся. Ах ты. О! Это уже поинтереснее, чем-то двухстволочка-то. начинается. Ну, по идее, да, в принципе, бояться особо, конечно, нечего. А сейчас-то их, в принципе, вообще нету. Давай быстрее. Ты имеешь в виду, который в пещере, что ли, был?
Deactivated. Cheat activated.
Ну, у них, наверное, шлемы не сварщиков, а этих, как они? Ну, просто обычный шлем с защитным стеклом, как у этих. Которые лес пилят. Опять пробраться через лес. Чё ты не забегаешь? Ты сил, что ли, нет? Да не, вон, наверное, ворота. А хрен лысого. Вот она. Для фонарика. Но только у меня все бесконечное, поэтому они особо не нужны. Ну, по привычке беру. Ну как все, не все. Ружье, вот видишь, нифига. Эти зажигалки тоже заканчиваются почему-то. Конечно, пиратка. Когда бежать-то уже надо. Вот.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What are we, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on. still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
Ну, у них, видимо, она... Когда надо, она есть. А когда не нужна связь, она вечно пропадает.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
Что, предлагаешь бегать ключ искать? Ворона играет со своими читами. Понятно все. Ну и где ключи искать?
I had to find the key to the garage.
Нужен ключ. Хоть подсказал бы где.
I needed the garage key to get to the car.
Я понял тебя.
The garage key had to be somewhere nearby.
Ну где-то здесь? Я его найти не могу. Ну да, главный герой. Наверное, они здесь где-нибудь валяются. Ну да.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it.
Да нет, пройти можно. Почему? Рукописи они даже... Я уже не помню, для чего они нужны. Ты же их не всегда найти можешь. Ну, скажем так, мало ли, по первости игры вообще первый раз, ну, пробежать-то можно. Поэтому эти рукописи, наверное, не самое главное. Я даже не понял, прошел я ее или нет до конца. Ах ты, пес! Он, видимо, уже это сделал, раз такой нервный выскочил оттуда. Управлению машины пипец, видишь, как это, кирпич едет. Да ладно. Это он так вышел бумагу спросить у меня? Чувствую, остальную часть дорогы буду бежать. Ты что здесь забыл? Кто здесь?
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Ах ты! Куда ушел-то? Спрятался, смотри. Вроде бы я его не убивал.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need... a week.
It's not done.
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me.
Yes, I get you.
Фига там сколько птичек. Сейчас будем гонять.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Вот сигнальная ракетница. сколько ж их там?
Barry, you can open the door now. They're gone.
В интернете нашел.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
А, теперь ты веришь мне?
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
I know.
See you soon.
Have a great day.
Какая-то замануха.
Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old dear diner.
Good girl.
Come here. Pretty please. Can you tell me where I am?
Нет, конечно, это как, ну,
Say something.
глава. Второй эпизод только прошли.
I need to get my bearings.
Сколько их, не спрашивай, не знаю.
And the shadows keep on changing. And I'm haunted by the lives that I have loved and actions I have hated. I'm haunted by the lives that wove the web inside my haunted head.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
Ну,
The
где-то
ransom
да,
for the
где-то
manuscript
так.
I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI.
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
as I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and, get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Макс, ну я еще минут 20-30 поиграю, и сегодня хватит. Зад не знаю, либо в нее продолжу, либо в нее продолжу.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag. Comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Долго ж ты будешь идти-то, а? Черт хромой.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Ну что, все, можно идти. Тук-тук.
Welcome to... Oh dear. Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Какая-то она теплая.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do.
Rose took a day
About
from
the
me.
complex
I had less than
invitation
12
to
hours left to
about
meet the
this place.
kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road. Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
Getting close. I can feel it.
Right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me, and left its mark.
First refill is free.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air, and let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slane! What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on. Make it easy on him.
Get out of the way! Don't let him get away! Move it! Move it! Move it! I'll have your chance if you let him get away!
Stop running!
Freeze! Okay, men, keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
Fan out! Help it! He's over there!
I'm leaving! Wait! God damn it! Where did he go?
He slipped away. Keep an eye out.
Конечно, сбегу, а как же. Правда, если бы я так играл, он бы уже давно задыхался бы от усталости. Пришлось постоянно останавливаться.
He's gone! Come on, guys! We need to head him off!
А так мы сильны, бодры. Как не надо парковаться.
Come in, Agent Nightingale. This is Sheriff Breaker. Over.
Nightingale, over.
What on earth is going on? My deputies tell me you fired at Wake and kidnapped his son.
Угу. Стреляют. Расходитесь. Кому тут расходиться в лесу? Оленей, что ли, гоняют? А, он этих своих.
Stay sharp. This way. Over here.
Этот-то как заехал сюда, вот мне непонятно. Откуда? Оттуда, что ли?
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Где? Звук есть, вертолета нет. А, вот все вместе.
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
Ну его там птица еще догонит. Все, заглох. Заклевали они его. А мы вон туда побежим. На вышку. Правда, что там делать не помню. Может быть.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what are you... Come on!
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview.
Ну это ладно. Пора, значит, сваливать. Ловить на тут нечего. Ой, блин, думал, падаю.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine. Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Понятно, что тебе без света не пройти. Еще бы и пистолетик не помешал. О!
There was no power to the searchlight.
Ну-ну. Как обычно. Вон, заводилка. Пошла возня. И все. Быстро перегорел. Что, опять что ли? Ага, фонарик. Еще осталось найти пистолетик.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
T1, come in. Over. T1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over. T2, come in. I need a report. Over. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
О. Ну-ка. Блин, надо бежать от них, короче.
And here's another call. You're on KBF-FM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
О, как-то так. Ай! Ну да. Надо будет устанавливать, конечно.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
It's Lorna Miles.
Why, hello, Lorna.
Of course you would have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well,
Let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Ah, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Да как так-то?
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone calm down.
Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me? H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Когда пистолет-то уже найду? Он что-то блестит. О, уже как-то веселее. Да не, ну совсем не похоже. 5-13 так. Она же есть у меня, она не очень мне нравится.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Что, все? Походу опять начинается. А, они периодически вырубаются, так понял. Вот я упаду здесь. Я уже видел, что прошло. Сейчас. Сейчас как будет сейчас сохранение.
else looking out from behind your eyes?
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Уже целую книгу насобирал.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Сейчас эти полезут, наверное.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path. And a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there. That was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Это называется смерть.
Cheat activated. Cheat activated. Deactivated.
Слабенько как-то он взорвался.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing.
Еще не хватало, чтобы машины летали.
Inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Начинается. Сюда что ли?
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Durham.
Ну что ж ты? Ну блин.
Customs of an insular community in Night Springs.
Да, сейчас закончу. Подожди, сейчас говорю, сохранялка будет, что я пропускаю их постоянно. Ну вот, все, видишь. Сохранилось. Так, все, продолжение. Ну да, продолжение завтра. Во сколько, не знаю, но тоже часа в 2, в 3. Если так будет время, заходи. О. Счастливо.